Hi, I'm Steph, and I cheated on my Oreo. Uh-oh. So I have posted a lot of videos about my Oreo inlet kayak, and I do love it. Not getting rid of it. Still great kayak. And I probably will be getting more Oreos in the future, but I was looking at Sam's website. We have a Sam's membership, which is like a big warehouse store in the United States. And they had this kayak for $250, and I was like, that is really inexpensive. And my mom has a lake across her street that we have access to, and I thought, you know, it would be nice to have just an extra kayak that we could just take across the street. And when we have extra people with us, we'll have extra kayaks, because that's what we're realizing. Everyone wants to go kayaking because it's so fun, and you know, why not have more kayaks? So we got this kayak the other day, and we haven't tried it yet, but today Mom, a friend of mine, and me are going kayaking. So 3 of us will get on the water, and I'm going to test this out and see how I like it. So come join me as I cheat on my Oreo with a Hardshell kayak. Let's go. And I will say it's really nice that it has a place for your paddle, so before I get off the dock I can just hold my paddle here and don't have to deal with having to put it up here. Alright, so far I really like it. I'm kind of like sitting up compared to down here, so I have a nice elevation. One thing I don't like is the foot pegs. I like to have the balls of my feet kind of holding on the foot pegs, and they just kind of come off really easily. And so it's really made for your whole foot, which I don't love. It needs to be a little bit bigger, so that's not the best thing, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so I have been kayaking in this Hardshell Lifetime kayak for a little while now, and I would say the foot pegs are still an issue. Don't love that because my feet are coming off of them, but you know, it's not a deal breaker at all. I am very wet. This is the wettest I've ever probably gotten in a kayak, which is just the nature because the whole cockpit is open, and so water's getting on me, which is not a huge deal. That's pretty typical with kayaking, but and I wear long pants for sun, so I'm fine. And I have quick dry clothes, so it's all drying pretty quickly. I would say, and also it came with a paddle, and the paddle is decent. It's definitely what you would expect from like a free paddle, but it's better than I thought, but it doesn't have the drip, the little drip guards on it. So I bought some actually from Amazon, so hopefully that will help, because when it drips, it just drips down, and so when you have the little guard on here, it helps the water from dripping on you. So that, I think that will help a little bit. But for free, this paddle is not bad at all. It does have scupper holes, and scupper holes are basically holes where water can come into the kayak, but then it can go out of the kayak. And so it's basically, if you get water in your kayak, it can drain out and you don't have to pump the water out, which is nice, but you kind of can get water into the kayak, a little bit more water in from those. So it's not a huge deal, but I have seen kind of water bubbling up a little bit from them. But overall, I think this is a great kayak to have for friends, for when we have more people that need to have a kayak, and it actually fits in the van that we have, which is really nice. So we can just bring it with us in the van. And yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed. I'm not going to not use my Oreo though, because my Oreo is still my favorite even after using this, but this is a great kind of extra kayak to have, and you can't beat the price. Oh, and the seat here, I thought this was going to be super uncomfortable. So far I have not had any butt issues, so that's pretty impressive, because it's just a kind of a piece of foam, which I didn't expect to be comfortable. All right, so I just used the Lifetime Hardshell kayak, and then Mom just used it. So I wanted to kind of get her opinion of what she thought about it. So Mom, what'd you think?
You know what? I really liked it. Probably goes Oreo, this, and then my sup. This feels extremely secure. I mean, you can rock it and don't feel like you're going to tip over. And this probably has the most comfortable seat. Even it's more comfortable than the Oreo. And with a pad on it, will be even more comfortable. I feel like you sit up a lot straighter in this, so you can get a better stroke with this. Felt secure. It was easy to maneuver. It tracked well. I didn't like the paddle that came with it. It's pretty lame. And the footholds, or what do you call it? Are they footholds?
Foot pegs.
Foot pegs. They're basically useless. So I don't really know what they're designed for or who they're designed for, but they're very uncomfortable. So, you know, don't expect to be using those and getting extra power by using that correct stroke. But anyway, I would consider going to get another one and just having them, because it was super easy to roll it down here. We made a kayak sandwich and rolled it down here, and it was super easy. So it's very convenient. So it's good.
I think I mentioned it. This is from Sam's. That was $250, and you do need a Sam's membership, but we have one. So pretty awesome. So thanks for joining us, and hope you have a great day. Mom is getting off the kayak.
I'm trying to push forward like I have been able to do, but I don't think that's going to work.
No, you're just gonna have to go put your body on the dock. You're gonna have to hug the dock.
You're going to have to hug the dock.
Hug the dock. Hug the dock.
It's not going to work the other way.
Hug the dock. There you go.
Okay. And she finishes. Yes.
Nice.